So what's good with YouTube? It's the Psychic Investigator. Back at it again, just tapping in. Showing my love and light to the collective. Letting y'all know that I love y'all, I adore y'all, and I appreciate y'all for supporting my channel. Sorry I ain't been putting up that much criteria, so I'm going to double up tonight. Try to triple up tomorrow. So without further ado, beloved ancestors, please allow me to be a clear and accurate channel for the collective. Please cut the cords to attachment don't serve my highest good or my collective's highest good. Please and thank you in advance. Archangel Michael, please allow that one. It's a tower. Please, 1 second. Archangel Michael, please allow them light and protection around me. Please and thank you while I'm channeling these energies. Please cut the cords of attachment don't serve my highest good or my collective's highest good. Please and thank you in advance. Beloved ancestors, please send on guard 2 ancestors, one on the side of me, right and left, to guard me while I'm channeling these energies and protect me spiritually, so nothing, sways its way in my energy. And any other ancestors that have a message that they want to reach the collective with, please step in and speak through me. Please and thank you. Only ancestors that the highest of the highest white light are allowed to come through and channel through me to help my collective. No dark energy over here. I got a few stories, so I'm going to just tap in and see what's going on. We got ritual energy. We got this is a past life issue. Clone. So in the past life, this person had cloned a divine collective that was blackmailing somebody. This Libra energy in the past life was a karmic. They had cloned this divine energy, and that's why their body would be lost and found in the woods. What's going on? Because they was hating daily on this Sagittarius. Yeah. And this Capricorn was paying people to keep this story hidden from the public because this Capricorn was the karmic father in the background. And this Capricorn father betrayed somebody that they loved for personal gain. This Capricorn father betrayed this Gemini. Obsession indicated and exposed. Let's see what's going on. Beloved ancestors, what's the overall energy? What's the energy surrounding this past life karmic issue, this dirty clone, this blackmail? Why was they blackmailing the Libra, and why did they leave the Libra in the woods? And why was this Libra hating on this Sagittarius in secret? Because they was helpless and hopeless. They was lost in life. And they was hating on this Sag abundance. And they was awaiting the results. So what was this dirty clone waiting on? And why did this karmic father pay these people, this Capricorn, to keep this quiet? Because they was jealous of his love. They had chopped their own child up and put him in the woods because this child had divine love. What's going on, beloved ancestors? Yeah. This leader. This leader was harvesting their own child's energy. Their sacred chakra. What else? Because this child had endless opportunity. Yep. They was pretending like they was coming together in a loving situation, but the plan was to create destruction from the very beginning, is what I'm seeing. So what people thought to be love, we're bringing clarity on this belief, because every parent ain't guiding you in the right direction. This was a broken belief, a broken karmic lesson, a broken generational curse. That was the truth. It was time to close the cycle of the past to create a better future, because the opportunities was beckoning for these people to create growth on their journey, is what I'm saying. So what's the hidden, sorry guys. Beloved ancestors, what's the hidden truth behind this ritual energy? And this father that's a leader that was helpless and hopeless in this love situation, so they set their child up. What's the overall energy revolving around the father that set up their child. So this child had to be somebody's friend, and this child was dead. That's the energy. The ritual energy killed this child. This child went in reverse. They had hope, but they didn't make it. Something happened. They had a misfortune. What's the karmic issue? What's this karmic issue? The karmic lesson. That all messages of reunion ain't the truth. Some people only want to come in your life to create destruction. What's up with this dirty clone? This dirty clone was false, and now they exposed this leader was not a leader. Yep, it was a foe. The only way they even got in this position is because they was blackmailing somebody for power. Yeah. The servant had a service. So whoever worked for this father died. They was a servant to this father and this old lady. That's how they felt. What's going on with this Libra? Beloved ancestors, what's going on with this Libra? Their fertility was in reverse. But this sweetheart had great hope. What happened in the woods, beloved ancestors? What happened in the woods outside of them, you know, ritual energy backfiring and killing the young lady? They was in the woods with a lover. And this lover was hoping that they could cover this up and just come in the light. It was a pleasure seeker. This lover that they went on this getaway with was their enemy completely. What's going on with them hating on you daily? Yeah, this lover was a pleasure seeker. And they was hating on this Sagittarius because the Sagittarius was a scholar. And being that this Sagittarius was a scholar, this parent was in despair. Yeah. They went to the merchant, and to cover up this truth, they was paying people to keep quiet. What's up with this karmic father? The karmic father was their own child's enemy. That's the truth. The reunion and the message was all a setup. Yeah. They was in bad hope because they was in folk. They was in heavy contemplation. They was already having sleepless nights about their child because this was an ongoing situation, is what I'm saying. This wasn't the first time this parent had set this child up to fall from grace. And they wanted this child to look at them like a leader, but honestly, you was doing ritual energy. Somebody died because of this father. I don't know if it was a child. Yeah, it was a child. This child died for this parent to have fertility. That's why this child died, and that's why they went into reverse versus fertility. This child died because this parent was jealous of this child's knowledge, and they was a pleasure seeker. So they took them out for personal gain. Beloved ancestors, what's going on with this friend in reverse and ritual energy? What's hidden behind what's this friend and this ritual energy? In the distant horizons, the truth is going to come out on what happened in the woods at this house. And how in the past life they stole this occupation, and in this life they was trying to do it again. What's going on with this dirty clone and being false? Yeah. This dirty clone was fostering this marriage. 3 brings change, mind, body, and soul. So it was changing this marriage because they want a fortune. This father wanted to be the wealthy man, this Capricorn. And now they in despair for going to the merchant and being an enemy. Because they was blackmailing people. And that's why their path had turned in reverse. They didn't have no good fortune. They didn't have nothing coming in. Actually, this father was thinking about this child. Because that's all they could do. They was trapped in their mind. What's going on, beloved ancestors? Yeah. This father was trapped in his mind about how he got this fertility, how he did this ritual and left their kid in the woods. Yep. They was whipping up these young spirits and trying to manipulate a divine partnership. They got the message of concern that this fortune, they was going to have to return that. Why did they hate on this child on the daily, and it was a pleasure seeker. Because this child was in high honor. And sadly, as the sound, his parent was jealous because this child was a wise leader. And it made them feel hopeless. And they didn't have all the clarity or the understanding about who this child was. They were stuck in old toxic beliefs. But now, this parent is going to have to answer to what they did to discover on this journey. Yeah, and this parent is in bad health and despair. It's Capricorn. About this house and this fortune. It was going to be a change. This main male was not going to be privileged anymore. They was a thief. And they was working with this mature woman to manipulate this situation. What's up with this chaos to keep quiet? Why was they paying people to keep quiet about going to this merchant when they child? Yeah, because they knew either somebody could be life path 9 or look up the number 9. And this child could have been 30 when they died, but they got caught about this untimely death. Was it really the truth, or did y'all really do it for an insurance policy? What's going on with this karmic father being an enemy here? Now this karmic father is embarrassed for being their own child's enemy when they were supposed to be of support. But instead, they're going to jail. That's the message of concern. Because why was this parent courting this child lover in the first place? Because they was false as fuck. This parent was dating this child's lover while spending this child money on a karmic partner. That's why they getting karma, and that's why they got caught. Oh shit, tower. That's the truth. God damn, all my partners. Hold on, y'all, 1 second. Something about a secret that's going to be uncovered in this reading. Because that secret card, that moon, they only judged me over this ritual energy. They tried to walk away, pretend like this happened to them. In this life, God felt like the only way to bring justice is to end this karmic debt and take this person out, since they didn't know how to take other. They wanted to take their own child out, and it was a repeated pattern because every life this child was born, whether they was in the same body or not, this parent was jealous of the voice, the gift of gab. They didn't like this child at first, they said, but it wasn't for them to judge their child, it was for them to support their child. So what's going on with this occupation and this message? What happened in the past life in this occupation with this message? In the past life, this father had no love to give, and they was King of Pentacles in reverse. They wasn't right, they wasn't sturdy, they wasn't stable. That's the truth. They was actually blinded to their own emotions and their own secrets in the background, to be honest. So in the past life, this motherfucker didn't even support their kid. They was false in this marriage. What else happened in the past life with this dirty clone? So that they can close out this karmic cycle. They held back this child in their marriage in the past life. So this parent overstepped boundaries, and they wanted to rule, and they wanted to keep their child in the hopeless and helpless energy. So they was invested in everything to bring their child down for them. That's the truth. Why was their pathway in reverse? Because they was manipulating people by black and white. Communication came in. Everybody is getting enlightenment. Now everybody's defensive. Because this father was creating illusions around their child for personal gain. This is a tower, I'm trying to tell you, because this shit, it just keeps dropping like that, man. This father was rushing in and starting strife and conflict with their own goddamn child. They wanted to win at all costs, even if it meant doing a ritual to kill their own child, and that's what they did. They killed their own fucking child. There was no, you know what I'm saying? They took out this Queen of Swords, this Libra energy. That's the truth. And they thought they was gonna get abundance out of this situation, but they're not. What's going on with them hating on them on the daily? And it's Ayana. Yeah. I guess they had offered a couple of. They offered their own child a cup of love. The fuck? And Leo energy offered their own child a cup of love, and now they are broken, or I mean a cup of poison. Skylar, yeah. His father was jealous of the Sagittarius, this Leo energy. And now they got caught. Because they left out in the cold. Yeah, from the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So people was walking away from this father after they found out that they poisoned their own child. Yeah, because their streams of income was in reverse. They had no creativity. They had nothing going on. So they came in to take their own child out for material wealth. That's why they was in despair. This Capricorn left a note because they knew the truth. This Capricorn knew that their child was really a twin. And they had messed this up. And they was left out in the cold because their child was a high priestess. And the high priest was in love with their child. Alright, we messing with the same girl. Same girl. She was the apple of my eye. Yeah, so this, yeah. Hold on, let me make sure all this shit turned around. My ancestors said leave it. So what's going on with this karmic father and the spirit? Because they realized they was fucking with the same girl. They in despair about this King of Queen of Wands. This divine couple. These are the two that got the potential. One is a visionary and one is a master manifestors. They got the potential to be the emperor and empress. They was up and coming. So this father rushed in like an enemy and was this Knight of Wands. Flighty and inconsistent. Yeah, they didn't even love their own child. They didn't realize that their child held the cup of intuition. Their child was a Queen of Cups and a leader. And now the son out about who this father really is. What else we see in the beloved ancestors? Yeah. End of the cycle. This father no longer had the world in their hands. They could no longer rush in and start striking conflict for a victory in their child's life. Yeah. Because in secret, they turned this marriage upside down. Through manipulation. They turned this marriage upside down by being the third party, being the Knight of Wands in their own child's relationship. I'm shedding light about this Aquarius and how they had to walk away. This King of Swords. Yeah, this King of Swords wanted the victory. And now they did. That's what I heard, and now they did. So let's see. Any names? Maverick could be involved. Hannah could have played a part. We got Maverick, Hannah, and Remy. And Anderson. We got Kalani at the bottom of the deck. We got Sterling. We got Delaney. Then we got Parker. And Michaela. So if any of these names, ring a bell, you know where this karmic energy is coming from. Let me see what's going on over here. 1 second. Let's see what type of energy. What type of gems was this karmic father sending out? second. I didn't realize that I put these in the wrong bag. So give me a second, please. Allow my cities mixed up with some other stuff. There we go. There we go. So, beloved ancestors, yeah, evil gene possessions. They were sending out strong evil gene possessions to their own child. We gotta waste the money magic. So every time your money would come in, they was doing this energy where you can waste money on meaningless things, vampire genes, and they were sending out next disease magic, old knots of magic. So this was past life magic and work genes. So they was trying to stop motherfuckers by sending low vibrational entities and energy assaults. Take out their own child. That's crazy. Like, y'all was sending out energy assaults to your child, work genes so they couldn't make money, low vibrational entities to slow you down, old magic from the past life on top of what you did in this life. You was sending energy vampires to harvest your own child energy to deplete them, and you want them to waste as much cash as possible because you was possessed by an evil gene. Somebody father set them up to die, and they did it through an astral curse. You feel me? They thought they would find wish fulfillment in astral cursing their own damn child. That's deep. That's dirty. I'm sorry. That's some low down dirty shit. I don't care what nobody say. Who does that? Let me pick some of this stuff up real quick. Yeah, that's dirty. That's dirty. Sacrifice your own child and left him in the woods. What was saying deliver ancestors? Is there anything else? What was the crimes? Shoplifting. See, this is petty shit. They was shoplifting, like, this is petty shit. Oh shit. That ain't petty. Child pornography is not petty. This father was finna go into custody. Federal prison. Why was this father going to federal prison? Mail fraud. And kidnapping and false imprisonment. And manslaughter. So not only did this motherfucker have his child committing shoplifting schemes and whatnot, they going into federal custody because of this mail fraud and kidnapping and making false statements and documents. They put attempted murder or they committed the murder. One or the other. Somebody did die in the woods and some people was just plotting this plan and it never came into fruition. But that's deep. Betrayed by the ones you love. How did you do that to your own child, bro? And call yourself a man? Like, how could you do that to your own child? You feel me? Let me get y'all some advice. One second. I'm out of here. Beloved ancestors, what's the advice from my collective? Please and thank you. This really drained my energy because it's a heavy situation. You know that your own pop sacrificed you. Assertiveness. Be assertive in the situation. Know what you want, do what you want, and only accept what you deserve because this right here is unacceptable. Child. Triple confirmation on they did this on their own child. And be honest with yourself. Whatever it is that you daydream and envision and manifest into your reality. Any love, advice, beloved ancestors for the collective, please and thank you in advance. Yeah. This was this child's soulmate. And this parent destroyed that shit. Yeah. being lighthearted, finding out things, coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. This child needed to be lighthearted. Because even this child is more real than their own fucking parent. This child had a future as a leader. Keys on the ring, many options, decisions, unconditional, stranglealongs, one night stands. This parent had destroyed this child's relationship having a one night stand. Yeah. And that's why they was dead. It's sad, but unfortunately you can't even trust your own parents on this divine path. I'm just, praying for the people in this situation. Hopefully somebody made it out. I know if you didn't make it out because the energy is so strong. And I'm looking at a double death and an axe. You feel me? They could have chopped their fucking head off for all I know, you feel me? But just, focus on your journey. Do what's right for you. You know what I'm saying? Share the love and light. And don't allow anybody to tear you down from your path and who you truly are. Because everybody don't mean you good, even your own damn parents. If you want, and that's just the truth. It's sad. It didn't even happen to me. The word to the wise is see the truth and clarity on the situation and move forward. Don't be trapped to things that other people feel is best for you. We only trapped to things that serve your highest good. So if you want to donate to my channel, beloveds, all the information you need is in the description box below. If you want to book a reading with me personally, shoot me an email or send me a text. I prefer Cash App and Venmo right now at the moment. I mean, not even Cash App, PayPal and Venmo at the moment. I really don't like Cash App. My Cash App been hacked before, so that ain't one of my things. Just thank you for supporting my channel. Please come back. And I hope to see you guys soon. Hit the like, subscribe, and share my work so other people can come join the family. And the subscribe and the likes is just to put your energetic donation so that I can help you on your journey as well. So I wish you guys nothing but peace, love, light, blessings. Until next time, peace.